Hello, Hombres again in the studio, welcoming you back. It's food review time. This is our food review segment.
Yeah.
But before we get to the food review,
the corrections department got a hold of
corrections
us.
department.
Yeah.
We got a chewing.
Yeah, we got a
A
chewing.
little bit of chewing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can understand something wrong here.
One of the honorary hombres pointed
One of
it
the
out.
honorary hombres finally pointed out to us.
I gotta say, it took a few too many episodes.
Yeah.
Probably should have.
Yeah.
But they pointed out that it's supposed to be M-U-Y, not M-O-Y. So
We're correcting it for right now.
Yeah, for the time being, we have no color.
We don't have any color, but we do have
Our budget is
the correct
tight.
spelling.
Yeah.
So you have to choose color, correct spelling. So I apologize if I've offended anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I am so sorry, but
trash.
there it is. Okay, and I made that shot, by the way.
The corrections department will be happy with us.
Yes, thank you so much for your patience with us.
Mm-hmm.
We need to do an honest recap, a review of the live gig we did, the talent show.
The talent show.
What did you think, Seth?
Talent show is stretching it.
Stretching. I think I told you that.
You did.
Before.
I went in blind and I learned.
Well, you do so good about keeping your expectations low, but
I
for
do.
some reason you went in high on
I went
this
too
one.
high on that one.
Okay, so we had this is an honest review.
Honest review
From the Honest Hombres. There was definitely, you would say, a talent issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I brought these down into 3 T's. There was a talent issue. There was a timing issue.
Yeah,
For
it
sure.
ran way late.
It went long. And there was also a lot of technical issues.
I kind of blame the timing issues on the technical, because if we had the mics working, we could have kind of kept it moving.
We could have, yes, we
But
could have kept that thing moving a little bit
Just the
better.
3 T's, the perfect storm.
Yeah, and it'll take you down 3 strikes and you are out. But you got to be honest. So you posted it on the Instagram of the Honest Hombres. What saved the day?
That shark fight.
The shark fight.
That was solid.
You would, yeah. That was definitely worth it. Yeah. So that was great. I got to tell you also though, these food reviews are doing. They are picking up some traction.
They're picking up steam.
Big time.
The Dos Croquetas one.
Yeah. Did you see? Right. They repost or reshare. I don't know what you do.
Restory.
They restoried it. Yeah. They told the story again.
I've had multiple people tell me they were going to check it out. That people that have lived in Miami their whole lives and have never been there.
Isn't that funny? Because I've had people talk to me about the chicken. They're like, I'm going to try it since you guys reviewed it. And you're welcome, by the way. And then last night, my son went to a party at this guy's house. You know, they were... He's an honor, and I think several of the honorary hombres were there.
Shout out to them.
Always. I think it was his 18th birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. Yeah. You know who you are.
You know. And anyways, so a bunch of guys were at the house and everything. And I don't know why I asked. But I said, hey, what do you feed a bunch of guys like that? Would you believe it? Dos croquetas.
Okay, I wonder if they got the party.
Why?
Because
of the Honest Hombres.
Obviously.
You're welcome. Again, Dos croquetas, you are welcome. We're sending you a lot of business. And when you go to
Still not a sponsor.
Seriously?
No, not yet.
I thought for sure. I would say retweet, shared, and redid all that stuff. They would do it. But you're welcome. We're sending business to Burger King. We're sending business to Dos Croquetas. You can thank us later. But always, when you go into any restaurant, just tell them the Honest Hombre sent you.
Even if we haven't done a review yet.
Yeah. And just see if they'll give you a discount. You never know. Seth, what are we reviewing today, please?
Well, we had a big plan, right?
Yeah, we had a great plan.
A huge plan.
It was amazing.
We were gonna pit 2 sandwiches against each other.
Yeah.
Because just this week, the triumphant return of the McRib.
Triumphant return.
It comes around this time every year.
That box.
This is the fancy box.
McRib.
Oh, it's covered in slivered onions and pickles.
Yeah.
You thought I hated pickles. My disdain for onions blows away my hatred for pickles.
Wow.
But anyway, in honor of the McRib coming back this week, we were going to pit it up against a very special sandwich that has been around for the last month or so.
Right, exactly.
At Arby's.
That was the whole point.
Arby's had run a campaign saying that they had a sandwich better than the McRib.
Commercials like crazy.
like crazy. They said it was Texas pit smoked pork rib, melted smoked Gouda cheese, crispy onions, smoky barbecue sauce, and mayonnaise on a toasted star top bun.
I mean, that sounded really good to me, and I was like, hey, I would be willing to take that up against the McRib.
And their commercials straight up called out the McRib.
It did, and so we thought for sure McRib comes out, they're gonna compete against each other.
Yeah. So we buy the McRib.
Mm-hmm.
We drive across town to
drive it over
the one Arby's that we have. And what happened?
So I ordered it online, right? So I could just go pick it up.
Because you're tech savvy.
Of course. Didn't even have my kids do it. I did it. And so I go. It says go in and pick it up. And I'm like, okay. So I go in there, and I go, hey, I'm here to pick up my sandwich. And they're like, oh, are you Sean? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, we don't have that anymore.
But they had your $6.50, right?
They had my $6.19 plus tax.
$6.19.
Yeah. So I was like, well, okay. And like, what am I supposed to do? And they're like, well, do you want something else? I'm like, no. Like the whole point was to put these things together, because if Arby's is going to claim that they're better than the McRib, we're going to put it to the test.
Yeah.
We're the honest hombres. And so what happens? They're all talk.
I'll talk.
Like as soon as the McRib comes out, what happened to the pork rib sandwich over there?
As soon as the reigning champ comes out of hiding, they skedaddle.
I mean, didn't even take it off of the menu.
Sad.
Yeah.
Just sad.
Super disappointing.
Arby's, that's on you.
Yeah.
I mean, ask
no
Burger
bueno,
King,
Arby's.
Ask Burger King, ask Dos Croquetas what the influx of customers they've gotten.
That is
you
true.
could have had Arby's.
Listen, Arby's, no bueno.
I must admit, curly fries, Arby's sauce, that's still
okay.
Muy bueno on the curly fries.
All right, but you're
the sandwich, no.
Yeah, and you're cowardice. I'm ashamed.
Sadness.
I am ashamed. I can't even look at your sign right now.
No.
But let's get to.
Let's move on. So I guess what we're gonna end up doing is just reviewing the McRib.
Yeah.
And so you can see it. It's
doused, a rib.
It's doused in barbecue. It's got lots of onions. Just one or two pickles.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be getting rid of those.
Well, let me see the sauce on that again.
It's a barbecue.
I feel like the sauce is there's not a ton of sauce on that.
It's dry, and the sauce. I was telling you when we were driving over, like it's crucial that the thing be dripping in sauce, and if it's not, it's
McDonald's has a good barbecue sauce. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, and I used to work at McDonald's back in the olden days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we used to dip those things used to be sitting in barbecue sauce, and you would when someone ordered it, you'd have to get the tongs and get it out and put it on.
I don't think that's how they do it anymore. Cause this is dry. It's not even the.
No.
I mean, they're already getting marks on presentation because I like a good dripping.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna cut it, right?
Yeah.
We don't.
I'm a little disappointed.
We can't find our knife. That weird all handle knife, but we found an equally weird knife. So. We're not lacking in weird knives. Yeah. It's sticky for some reason.
Right? I don't even want to talk about that.
So
the blade's not though. That's
the blade is fine.
The
handle is weird at the very least. So we're gonna cut this.
Now, while he's cutting, Seth has a love affair or something. I don't know if I'd call it a love affair.
Love affair is a strong word.
Something with the McRib. I mean, this guy has posted about the McRib 5 times?
So many different
over
times
the years.
over the
I'm
years.
talking about over the years. I think you can go back to maybe 2012.
2012 is like the yeah.
I mean, it's sad.
Yeah.
It's sad that he.
You want me to read? You want me to read some of them?
I actually would love to hear some of your.
In 2011, I said one of the top stories on Yahoo is about the McRib. We should be not very proud of our culture if that's a top story on Yahoo.
Okay.
2012, I said, just had a McRib, and I'm not kidding. It felt like 4.5 months ticked off my life with each bite. McRib in 2012, December, I said, McRib at Christmas, who's running the circus over there at McDonald's? And then 2015, I said, oh, the McRib is back. Looks like I'm going to make a mistake tonight. I have had people text me saying, the McRib is back. I'm like, do I like the McRib? And I didn't realize it. So I think as a younger man, I appreciated the McRib a little more than I do now.
I don't know if I've ever appreciated the McRib, especially because I was in the back. Now they talk about how the sausage is made, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I haven't had one in quite a while, and I'm willing to give it a go and see what we're looking at. But can we talk a little bit about? You want to pull your meat off and show them what it is, in case you've never seen the McRib. It looks like
it's a pork.
What does it look like? Yeah, take the onions and the pickle off.
It's supposed to look like a rack of ribs. And
yes, of course.
In the early '90s, the movie,
like
the Flintstones movie came out, and they marketed it that it looked
see
like
the bones.
the bones.
But
it's all pork.
Pork product.
Once I berated the McRib online, and a friend of my brother's told me that she personally knew the guy that invented it.
That's a lie.
She was not happy
That
with me.
is a lie.
Now, there's a lot of barbecue at the bottom.
Okay, so you want to bite at the bottom?
Yeah,
Well, hang on. Let me just see what we got. I'm going to pull the onions off, too.
Oh, you're anti-onions?
I'm a no-onion man.
You can have my pickles.
I don't want the pickles. I don't think pickles and...
Yeah, I've always liked this.
Pickles and pork? Well, lots of barbecue sauce. And I'm careful not to bite into the bone. Just in case.
Don't want to choke.
Oh, but look at... And the bottom bun, look at how much barbecue is on the bottom bun. Can you see that? So maybe that's where your sauciness comes from. And people have said I'm spicy, and they said I'm saucy. I like that. All right, so are we ready?
Yeah, let's try it.
All right, here we go.
It's the same McRib. It's been around for 40 years. Did you know? Well, this particular sandwich hopefully hasn't been around 40 years. But the premise, did you know it debuted in 1981?
I did not.
And from 1981 to 1985, it was a permanent fixture on the menu.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they didn't turn it into a limited time thing until later.
Till later on?
I hear tell that a mutual friend of ours is a big fan of this.
Oh, yeah. That's what I heard.
A Mr. McCain. Name drop.
Another name drop. I like that.
Here, name drop.
Mr. McCain. Well, we were going to ask him to be on with us, but he had a previous engagement. Well, I'm telling you, each bite, does it get a little worse or a little better?
It gets worse, honestly. It gets worse with each bite. The first bite is fine, and it goes downhill from there. But,
what was Arby's afraid of? That's what I want to know.
They shouldn't have been afraid of this.
I mean, I'm afraid of it. It's doing to me right now. But it's not real meat. No. It's like, I don't even know how to say this, but when you can bite into the bone and the bone is not
it's
the bone.
It's insulting that they make it look like a rack of ribs, to be honest with you. Like, why? Just make it a piece of pork. Whatever. I was looking forward to the Arby's one because the Arby's one claims
it looked really good on the commercial.
Actual rib meat.
Yeah.
It's like chunks
country style ribs.
Fall off the bone kind of stuff.
And so I'm a little disappointed in you, Arby's. Still, I'm not going to get you. But this one, I got to tell you, I don't think we're going to be sending a lot of people your way. But again, it's only for a limited time. So if you want to get that nostalgic feeling,
or for a limited time, just don't order this. I can't even finish it. So far in every food review I have continued to eat throughout the review, I can't finish that. I'm jumping. I'm gonna jump right to my review, and 15 to 18-year-old Seth can't believe what he's gonna see right now. That's annoying. No bueno.
No bueno.
I mean, maybe. That was just dreadful. McDonald's, just retire it forever. What are your thoughts?
Well, me
sorry,
personally,
Mr. McCain, I'm sorry. That thing's terrible.
I gotta get rid of this.
Get off.
Sorry, but I'm even afraid to lick my fingers to get the barbecue off. But I'm gonna go with a no bueno, and if you notice, I want 2 thumbs down.
Ooh, I like that.
That makes sense.
So,
again, disappointed in Arby's because I thought we had a really good battle going on.
who can we be more mad at, Arby's or McDonald's? I don't know.
McDonald's keeps bringing that up, and I think I'm going to keep bringing it up the rest of the day.
Yeah, that's going to take something to get rid of that taste in the mouth.
Guys, like I always say, we're here for you. I didn't do that for me. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
Appreciate that.
And it is a limited time. and that was rough. But we're just gonna be honest because we're two honest dudes.
Giving honest reviews.